have nothing on you.
Mm-hmm.
But they got beat this in your dream because they play on your dream. That's a.
But let's talk about this Ghana situation a little bit. You know, I was actually thinking about this situation and I was asking myself, but come on, Ghana had nothing against him. Even if Ghana actually accepted that all of these things were his and all of these things were his, he wouldn't have gotten any time in prison. Just spend till Christmas and get out. We can understand maybe he has never been to prison in his life. Then he's scared about everything that's happening in it. But come on, man, you've been preaching all of these things all along. Hold it down. But well, I can't say what happened. I don't know what is happening. As we all know, we can't catch feelings on what we see on the internet because the internet be fake as fuck. We don't know what is happening. Ghana might not have snitched. There might be a made-up video for marketing purposes. That's that's cap, but that's still a possibility. Just think about it. So it's a lot happening on the internet, man. For you to catch feelings, I'm really shocked when. I mean, I'm gonna give y'all some game, but y'all still gonna catch feelings when y'all see other people watch interview. So I'm just gonna shut my mouth.
Attorney's dream because they play on your energy and your emotion, right? Well, we could take this to trial. I know we could beat this. The state, the government don't have
Like
nothing on you.
Take it to
But
trial.
they got something on you. So what a client has to do is tell the attorney, look, nah, they got me. But let's make a deal with the prosecution. Because now you control your life. Here's my point. You come back and say, hey, you control. So what a client has to do is tell the attorney, look, nah, they got me. But let's make a deal with the prosecution. Because now you control your life. Here's my point. You come back and say, hey, I'll do 50 years. They might say yes. Say, hey, you control your life. Here's my point. You come back and say, hey, I'll do 50 years. They might say yes. Because once you go to trial, you could get life. Say, hey, you know what? I don't want to do life. You can go back and forth for 2 or 3 years. However, we're going to make a deal. We ain't got to go to trial, right?
Yeah.
Because I already know they offered YoungThug a deal. I know they did. So my point is, let's start negotiating a deal. We're not going to go to trial. I'm not going to embarrass people because what kids don't understand.
I just want you to understand that how maybe real young talk is, because so far with everything that's happening and everything that's happening, another person would have broken down. Trust me. Young Talk has been out for so long. He has been around fame. He's been around success so much that I felt like his power drunk, his success drunk. For him to sit there this long and still keep it real, Young Talk is really, really, really smart. And I saw a video of him last time. He's actually doing some workout and he's gained some muscle. So big up to Young Talk for holding it down. He's doing the Bobby way. Big up to Schmother, you know. So, well, it's good. We still got some real niggas in the game.
Once you go to trial, you get the max if you
But I want y'all to know, I ain't no street nigga in Axe voice.
lose. You get the max. Since I know they got me, I'm going to control what's going to happen to me. So I'm going to tell my attorney, make a deal. Mr. Kirk, they got me. I'm going to control what's going to happen to me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to tell my attorney, make a deal.
Make a deal.
Mr. Kirkland, they want to give you 65. Nope. Continue it. Come back to the table again. They staying firm on 65. Nope. Let's try to get it together.
Know. So that's what he had to say about Gunna. Let's check what he said about the T.I. You know.
Well, that's how they get you. And everybody rather be a role because if you go to setup, you go to the right prison, you can really be the man. And you get people to work for you.
Yeah.
With that kind of money.
And speaking of snitching, right? What you think about Boosie and T.I. situation?
Well, so this is what we just talked about a few minutes ago. So this could be one of the reasons why Young Talk has actually held it down there in jail, because he's got the money, he's got the connections, he's got everything he needs to be safe. It's just that he doesn't have freedom as maybe all of us out here. But Trust me, that nigga is doing good where he is. His mind might just be fucked up now because he's missing his family, he's missing his loved ones. But
I love both of them. T.I.'s a friend, Boosie's my friend. Um, I think Boosie got a little carried away a little bit. I think because Vlad set him up, and Boosie just went off. Because that's what happens in interviews. You get caught up in the emotion. You feel you need to say, but in actuality, he should have controlled his answer because once it comes out your mouth, it's taken the wrong way. Because everybody doesn't have common sense. Everybody doesn't hear.
This is what I'm saying. In as much as we will stay on this internet and tell you every day everything you see on it is fake. If I thought there is something really, the realness in it is still fake. If I thought there is, the internet is fake, that's what I'm trying to let y'all know. So, after saying this seriously, I will still post some videos and maybe some people will say catch on feeds and come and drop some funny comments. I actually appreciate those comments, trust me. Keep dropping and say whatever I want to say, but it's all love.
The answer the same way you are giving the answer. So you got to pick and choose your words. I'm sorry. But I will say this, T.I., because you're my man. I love you. T.I. brought his paperwork with him, but I've seen fraudulent mortgage papers. I've seen fraudulent papers for fake ID. I see fraudulent papers there. So people stop saying, I got...
So, yeah, I get some noise on the background. That's actually my apartment mate. Here in Germany, we live in apartments. So, my apartment mate is talking with his family back home. Yeah. So I think we've actually gotten to the end of the interview. Thank you for getting to this point. Please subscribe, share, like, and comment. Say what you think about the reaction. Please go watch the full interview on the Art of Dialogue YouTube channel. Thank you. Ciao. What the fuck?